action.
Top of the morning to you. Thank you for joining us on This Morning Africa, which is IFN TV's breakfast show, where we bring Africa to you from a purely African perspective. My name is Chidima Ugu, and I'll be your host for today. Today on the show, we'll take you to Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria, where the very first edition of Obolo Nation Achievers Award took place at the Atlantic Hall of Hotel Presidential. Right now, we'll go on a very short commercial break. I'll be back with more. Don't go anywhere.
The ultimate in lighting.
Thank you for staying with us. Now, the Obolo Nation Achievers Award has been the talk of the town in Rivers State, Nigeria. The historic event, which was organized by the Andoni Youth Coalition and Andoni Youth Leaders as Stakeholders Forum, saw distinguished sons and daughters of the Obolo Nation receiving different awards from different categories. IFN TV's Ndume Green was in Port Harcourt, and he brings us live pictures from the event.
So we are live at the Obolo Nation Achievers Award, taking place at the Atlantic Hall Hotel Presidential. Preparations are already on. The place is heated up. And what promises to go on tomorrow is an exciting event that's going to command the who and who of Obolo Nation right in this place. My name is Green Dumem for IFN TV.
I said, now who be the Amayanabo, Syrianabo, Boloyanabo, eh? I say, I'll be the Amayanabo, Syrianabo, Boloyanabo, say.
Oh, we're gonna go down tomorrow. You know what it gonna be now? Tomorrow we dey kill him. You know how they be.
We thank God that at the end, the Obolo Achievers Award has come to stay. It hasn't been easy, despite the challenges. But the good news is that the challenges has helped us to come out stronger and stronger.
I thank God for a day like this in Obolo for the first time. We, the youth, are standing to say that we are going to tell the people of Nigeria, we are going to tell the whole world that Obolo is bringing up, Obolo is telling people that we have our leaders, that we have our youth that need to be honored. So we are urging everybody to come out tomorrow to join us in this activity so that we all will do well, so that tomorrow everybody will give thanks to God. Thank you for listening to us. You are all welcome.
Now, that was just the preamble. That was just like the tip of what happened at the event. Because with me right here on the show is Ndume Green, and he's going to tell us everything. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Chidima. Pleasure. Nice to be on your show this morning.
All right. I want to know exactly what happened because I wasn't there, and I want to feel like I was there.
It was a historic event. The first time that the Obolo Nation, under the auspices of the Andoni Youth Coalition and then the stakeholders who are putting on such a key event in the area. People kept coming from the beginning of the event to the end. Guests were coming in, and it provided an opportunity to actually visualize a clear blueprint of what the Obolo Nation and what young people were putting together for the tribe, which cuts across, of course, you know, from River State into Cross River, Akwa Ibom State.
I want to know the significance of the award ceremony.
Well, you see, the award concept has been abused globally, but then when you award people who have actually done something important for their people, then it becomes very significant. I think that's one of the key points of this ceremony that took place in Port Harcourt.
I wish I was there. Thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.
Okay. Okay, right now we'll take a full look at what exactly happened at the event. Stay tuned and enjoy it.
And like we say in Accra, Ghana, we say Akwaba. This is the oil city and the oil capital of Africa. This is where the money is made. Green Ndume will be bringing you all the live shots from the Obolo Nation Achievers Award. It's going to be an exciting opportunity to know these wonderful people of Obolo that cuts across River State and Akwa Ibom State. It's been your wonderful host here. Thank you.
I'm so excited about this event because it's an awesome event. It's what we have been waiting for, rewarding people that has done noble in the cause of Obolo.
I am proud Obolo, a woman, okay?
Today's program is apt. It came at the right time.
Identifying with the Obolo Nation is still identifying with the Nkoro Kingdom.
The program is a welcome one to the Obolo Nation. We want people to keep up to the tempo.
Fine factor, and by that, unity is a sure way or means of developing a people. If the people are not united, a house divided against itself cannot stand.
True.
And so,
Can you see that the Obolo version is sweeter than the English? Isn't it? So those of you who do not know it, please go and learn it.
From Boys Brigade to Boys Scout, National Youth Council, Enjoy Youth Council, and now Handle Youth Coalition. What about my other brothers in Enjoy Youth Council? The present national spokesman of Enjoy Youth Council worldwide, Comrade Daniel. You are welcome, my brother. The outstanding spokesman of former spokesman of Enjoy Youth Council, JP Olubele, you're welcome. Thank you for your love. What about Chief Egila, the present National Treasurer of Enjoy Youth Council, Mobile? One-time parliamentarian, now National Treasurer, you're welcome. And the current chairman of this council, Enjoy Youth Council, you're welcome. These are people that are special. For my fathers, have what it takes to recognize here. The Okam chiefs, the professors that raised the face of Obolo people, you are all welcome in Jesus' name. An address of welcome presented by the leader of the Andon Youth Leaders and Stakeholders Forum, Right Honorable Bonamoni German, on the occasion of the Obolo Nation Achievers Award 2017 organized by the Anthony Youth Leaders and Stakeholders Forum, AYLSF, held on the 5th of November 2017 at the Hotel Presidential Atlantic Hall, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Chairman of the occasion, our Lord, spiritual and temporal, divine royals, fathers, professors, academicians, philanthropists, and traditional rulers. The esteemed, designated awardees, the good people of Obolo Nation, the vibrant and responsible Obolo youths, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Salutation on behalf of the organizer of this book-making event, the Anthony Youth Leaders and Stakeholder Forum, in bracket, AYLSF, warmly and respectfully welcome all of you to this gathering. You are all highly welcome. The Anthony Youth Leaders and Stakeholder Forum. The Anthony Youth Leaders and Stakeholder Forum is an ad-hoc union that is open to all the youth bodies and organizations in the Obolo ethnic nationality that welcome and support peace, productive cooperation, and positive development for the Obolo ethnic nationality as a common front for the advancement of the universal cause of the Obolo Nation. The AYLSF at the moment is among others composed of the Anthony Youth Coalition, the National Youth Council of Nigeria, Anthony Chapter, the National Union of Anthony Students, the Greatest Anthony Ladies Association, the National Union of Obolo Incarnators, the Ijo Youth Council, Obolo Nation.
The Anthony Youth Leaders and Stakeholders Forum that have organized this occasion. I want to thank them immensely for this recognition given to prominent sons and daughters of Anthony and Obolo Nation in general. I just was informed about some few weeks ago that I'm going to be the chairman of this occasion, and to me, everything of Obolo Nation is part of my blood. And of course, I hold Obolo to a high esteem, but there's nothing that is of Obolo that will surprise me. So I want to thank them for the honor done by giving me this opportunity to be the chairman of this occasion. And the chairman of this occasion, I have a written address best. Most of the things I have were captured by the president. And what I will do is like an admonition for us. The awardees are carefully selected, and of course, in our own track record, there are men, women of proven integrity. And I want to congratulate them for this award, and also to say that this award has a major significance for Obolo Nation. The major significance it has is an award of unity.
This award is to be presented by none other than His Royal Highness Irarol Nkan Lots Ayo, the Obolo II. Would we have the Obolo language representative here? Please put your hands together for His Highness. Okay, we have someone from the Obolo language. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you very much. This award is given in recognition of their contribution in transforming Obolo Nation through the written version in Obolo language, God's words in the Holy Bible. They did the First Testament and they've done the Second Testament. Please.
Obolo Language and Bible Translation Organization. Ikwan Usem Obolo, Ikari Kwan, Ekisaiting Will Ruru, Ikari Way, Ikare ifit Obolo. Irikwa egisaita ubokinye Obolo. Ebekinye buko egisaisi kwaye. Irebo Obolo mleki bangale. Ikambo ebi Nigerian Bible Translation Trust, Majors, Agan Plateau, Area Beniba, Ebisi Kwai, Ijet Eji, Aunange, Melkop, Jeta, Meita.
By the River State government, became the first ever first-class recognized traditional ruler in the history of the Andoni people of this side. Please put your hands together for His Royal Majesty, King Aaron Mila Ikuru VII. Put your hands together for him.
God of heaven, we bless this endeavor, the glory of His name, in the name of God the Father,
Amen.
the Son,
Amen.
and the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Please put
Please.
your hands. Dude. Put your hands together for Professor Charity Uko Awaji Ukujago. This woman is the first female physics graduate and professor in Andoni and in River State. The first solar energy physicist in Obolo and in River State. Please put your hands together for Professor Mrs. Charity Uko Awaji Ukujago. I said, come here, yourself. The next here is the Andoni Morning Star Jita Band. This award is to be presented to them by none other than the Noent president. So we'll present this award to you today. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for him. Chief Professor George Roland Otoko was a philanthropist. You know, when we're doing this thing, they say he's got in on time, so we'll change them. Was a philanthropist and had employed several Obolo youths in his private company. He had read several books where we no fit mention. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we introduce to you Chief Professor George Otoko, late posthumous award. Please clap for him. Thank you very much.
For those who are dead and those who are alive, let peace reign in Andoni. Let there be unity in Andoni. Father, in the name of Jesus Christ.
This is a great Obolo song. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Comrade Jumbo Jonah Gogo. Please put your hands together for him. Nobody knows him. Where is he from? Samanga boy. Now Obolo boy. Nobody knows this. That boy what they hear name for radio and all that saying Obolo boy. So ladies and gentlemen, we bring on stage Indiana.
Let me take your back. Let me take it. Hold it. Take out.
is what I've just said now in English is called ululation. It's called ululation. When I shouted it, I heard somebody say, "Is he still a bishop?" I'm still a bishop. This is my culture. And a bishopry cannot strip me of my culture. Is that understood? Thank you very much. The IYC president, Barrister Roland Obolo, he is to present this wonderful award to Honorable Kingston Silvanus. And Honorable Kingston Silvanus is being honored today as the first and only national president of the National Union of River State Students NORS. Please put your hands together for him. And again, he also went for that to become the chairman of Andoni Local Government Council.
Then my national escort is spokesman by me on my left, my woman leader, whom I introduce sometimes as my acting wife. Acting wife. Yeah. Because my wife does not come and play IYC politics. So anywhere I go, she's with me. So when people ask me, President, where is your wife? I say, she's my acting wife. Then my friend, the other man with the glasses there is chairman of Empowerment and Employment Committee, who is going to bring job opportunities for all of us. The other people are newly elected ESCO members of the Eastern Zone. I thank you very much. Please don't hesitate to call my attention to whatever, anytime you are having challenges. We are
I feel elated. I feel indebted to the Andoni people. Indeed, it is something to be recognized. For anybody who knows the value of honor, honor attracts greater responsibilities. From today, if I've ever served the Andoni people before, I intend to serve them in greater dimension.
Now you have been a very prominent politician in this state. What are you looking forward? What are you looking ahead to in terms of uplifting the Obolo nation?
It is true that although we came into River State not too long, in the sense that we were moved from Cross River State to River State, but we have contributed enormously to this state. And River State too has not been unfair to us. We've also been given some good chances. Unfortunately, we've not been able to make or maximize it. But I can assure Andoni people that this time around, God helping us in APC, there's going to be a change. Andoni will see light. Andoni will see progress.
Well, my name is Right Honorable German Bonamon. I'm the National President of Andoni Youth Coalition. First, I want to thank the IFN TV that actually make this occasion a successful one. And I want to thank all my brothers who actually obeyed to the call of Obolo Unity. My brother, it was all about God. It is God all the way. It was not easy. It was headache from day one. But I thank God today is all about smiling. So God be the glory. I want to give God thanks for giving me this great opportunity to reunite Obolo people. It's a pleasure to serve.
My name is Comrade Samson Akbo. By His grace, the National PRO of Andoni Youth Coalition, also double as the National PRO of Obolo Youth Coalition. As you can see, the essence of today's program is to give award to Andoni sons and daughters who merit it by one way or the other in their different fields, trying to bring together the people of Obolo so that we can have one voice. That is the essence of this award. Yeah.
The first responsibility I have as president of the Joy Youth Council is to unite the Joy Nation, is to bring everybody together. Because there are a lot of issues that the Joy people seems not to be talking from one voice, and it's my responsibility to ensure that we are united and we are working together, and that is why I am here.
Today is a very unique day, and this is because historically this is the very first time the Obolo Nation, which is an integral part of the Ijaw Nation, is doing a program of this kind. Of course, as you have just witnessed, it's a program to honor well and deserving patriotic citizens of the Obolo Nation who have contributed immensely to the growth of the Obolo people in different segments and in different sectors.
Today's event is so wonderful. It's first of its kind, and I give it to the Obolo people, the Andoni people, because they've been able to coordinate their own and recognize them. And to us in Ijaw land, it's important at this point in time where we are agitating and we are, advocating for our rights and things in the country, our space in the country. So if we start recognizing, if we go back to our history, it will give us that better, it will better inform us to know how to go about our rights, how to agitate for our rights.
I'm from Rivers State to Rivers Ijaw. I ran as IYC spokesman. I lost to the young man you just interviewed. I run an NGO called Voters Network currently. Obolo, which is the Andoni people, I commiserate with them politically, socially, economically, for a whole lot in the States. Trust me, these awards for me and many more to come, it's something we should begin to encourage the Andoni people. They've not been fairly treated. I'm a Calabari man. My people too have not been fairly treated, but it's all caused by us. But I think there ought to be some sort of consciousness, for the people of Andoni, and using this platform to bring Andoni people together. And the recipients of the awardees, if you want to talk about them, you see that they are all people that really have done so well for the Andoni people. So I think this award or this program, it's like a wake-up call for Andoni people to begin to recoup, to regroup, and see how they can begin to better the loss of many around the region.
Well, for me, if you ask me, this is the developmental steps that these young men have taken to ensure that those who perform one way or the other in the development of Andoni, they've been appreciated. The significance because it means you are valued, and when you are valued, you are spoiled to do more. And so for them to deem it fit to call some of us who have distinguished ourselves in our fields of endeavors in projecting and promoting the image of Andoni, vis-a-vis development of Andoni, and to me, honoring us today, calling us to this kind of event is to say, look, we watch you. Whatever position you find yourself, we are watching you as Andoni people. Wherever you find yourself as Andoni, we're also watching you. And if you do well, we'll honor you. And if you don't do well, we'll not honor you.
We're reporting live from the Obolo Nations Award that just took place right now at the Atlantic Hall of the Hotel Presidential. This prestigious award is to recognize distinguished citizens of the Obolo Nation that has achieved several things cutting across different sectors of the society. It's been a wonderful show here. It's Green Ndume for IFN TV, Accra, Ghana. Thank you.
Isn't it amazing what you just saw? Well, it might interest you to know that some distinguished people couldn't make it to the event. So these distinguished sons and daughters of Obolo Nation took a trip to the palace of His Majesty King Job Williams Okuruket XIV, the Okamango of Ungoland Andoni, where he received his own award. Enjoy the video.
So in continuation of the Obolo Nation Achievers Award, we've arrived at the palace of His Royal Majesty King Williams Job Okuruket, who is also a recipient of the Obolo Nation Achievers Award in continuation of the event itself that took place at the Presidential Hotel. And my name is Green Ndume for IFN TV. Enjoy the show.
He has been overqualified, if there is any word like that to qualify that stew, just like the way of Emir of Kano, the Kabiosio of Yoruba land, the Oni of Ife, where you see their kindred, when they wanted to salute their king, some of them will lie down, some of them will roll. But just because our tradition did not permit, if you want to bring, if you want to shake hand, if you want to salute our king and Okama, you should roll. But we must recognize that indeed, he has been recognized by Rivers State government as the first-class chief.
Amen. Jesus Christ. Amen.
Obolo Nation Achievers Award was given to me today by Andoni Youth Leaders and then Stakeholders Forum. I know it has been given to others there in the Hotel Presidential, but they being fit to bring it to my domain here in Port Harcourt. Even not my palace in Ingo Andoni. I say, may God be the glory. I'm so happy for them. And with all my traditional rulers who are here with me, may God be the grace. And my wife and myself and the entire Okama in council in England were very grateful to this body that merited that I am worthy to be presented with this award. May God be the glory.
We are happy because, like my brother said, we cannot achieve any meaningful progress by fear fighting and struggling and killing ourselves. We must reason together. I think we have come to reason together. The youths, rather than copying what is happening all around, they are today thinking a part of progress, to which we are very happy. And we thank God for this.